Hey guys, Joel here, back with more reactions to Travellers. We are getting close to the end of the season. It's episode 11. So last time out, Marcy decided to perform yet another medical procedure on herself, this time in an attempt to try and get back these latent images and memories. Almost killed herself in the process because they were busy with the actual mission that they were given between them and Hall to protect this young girl who was eventually going to become a president, and the faction was trying to stop it, and it looks as though it's worked. She's done a similar thing as to what McLaren experienced when he was in the plane crash, but that was with his original host. Marcy has actually managed to get back some memories that she'd lost and possibly some emotions, so she can now see David in a whole different light, pretty much back to what he remembers of her, because she doesn't remember any of it. She's been very subdued, very clinical, and very emotionless. So we're going to see where the hell this takes us next. So let's go and watch episode 12.
Grant.
Oh, 2012. So this is
I'm not spending that much on football tickets.
him.
I'm gonna get you one.
Wait a minute.
I'll get us all one.
Is this when he said he met his wife? They looked this up, didn't they, and checked with the pictures? Oh my god. The shelter.
God, forgive me, this work has left me speechless.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Apparently, these were created by one of the patients.
You see a piece you like, Mr. Ingram?
All of them? I'll buy all of them.
Paranoid? Delusional?
Oh, yeah, he's on a mission from the director, whatever that means.
He probably is.
Hey, here's some more.
You know, your mother and I heard about what's going on with your coach at school. Nobody had any idea that was happening.
You with what? A paradox. The monogamy of entanglement requires that the outgoing particle be fixed inside two independent systems at the same time. Ask the...
Simon, shut up.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Who's here? I can't.
They need this information from.
That's Vincent Ingram.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
He's 001.
What?
Simon,
I didn't say anything.
I told you, Simon, I was very clear.
No.
You know what you
They
have to
didn't
do.
know
don't
this.
want to.
Thank you.
Have to. Simon,
Temporal devolution.
what are you doing here? You need to leave.
Hey. Color.
Do you mind if I...
That's what I said.
Asymmetric crypto.
What?
All right, I'll just get right to it. So I've been away and you've been home, and that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But then I come back home and everything's the same, but it's not.
She's moving on. She's growing
I
up.
don't know what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're trying to say.
You're breaking up with me.
No, I'm not. Am I?
Yeah, you're growing.
Of course you
The
are.
woman you're gonna become, and that's exciting.
I don't even know what I want right now.
I understand.
Exactly.
But take all the time you need and make the right decision.
And recently I've witnessed some signs of self-destructive behavior.
I'm well aware of what happened with Marcy.
Oh,
That's what you're asking?
Yeah, with the tub and the
I
ice.
know how that must have looked, but that wasn't self-destructive. It was
He's panicking.
experimental, cutting-edge
It was
science.
extremely dangerous.
Look, would I have approved? No. Do I understand why she did it?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
His mission was to set up our communication infrastructure.
So what happened?
Schizophrenia manifests itself later in life. He was
Right.
sent to a compromised host.
Application, transport, internet, and physical. One of the first things that Simon did when he arrived was create a whole new physical layer. Turns out our back channel also has layers.
He's watching you.
Vincent's spying on us there, too.
He's using secret layers in the back channel for secure communication and to spy on other travelers.
Simon, you have a visitor. This is the man I was telling you about.
It's not his fault, is
Hello,
it?
Simon. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'd like to talk about his work, and I want him to feel free to open up.
Well, I suppose I could go grab us some coffees. Simon, will you be nice to our visitor? Mr. Ingram is a close friend of the institution.
Do you know who I am? I know that voice. We searched for it for years. Then you also know that I'm important to the program, Simon. I'm the very first traveler. The director feels terrible for what happened to you and wants to fix it. It sent me to help you. We're going to make you whole again, Simon.
What does it say?
You don't know that either.
So where's it going?
We don't know where it was sent or received.
Right.
Maps are encrypted along the sub-channels
They
as
know
well as
nothing.
both ends of the pipe. He's getting a call.
Well, grab it.
This isn't the last phone I sent you. Those phones are meant for your safety as well as mine.
I can't find that one, and this won't take long. Vincent, you need
she's
a more
therapist.
thorough treatment regimen.
No, I don't need drugs. I just need to talk, and we have an appointment.
And I'm calling to cancel it.
And that is unacceptable.
Got the originating number.
Good. I gotta get back to the Bureau. You track down that location. Everybody else, Protocol 5. The minute we find out where Vincent is hiding, we're gonna knock down his fucking door.
I'd also like to talk to you about all the equipment you've been bringing in.
Surplus electronic parts from my various companies, and most of it isn't even functional.
Of course, the problem is we have procedure to follow.
Hopefully, this will address the first problem. Perhaps you can help me with the second.
Adoption.
It's too soon to be diving in, I know, but we could at least start talking about it.
Never would have occurred to me.
Meaning what?
Meaning I think it's a good idea.
You drunk?
Yeah, I mean, I had a couple drinks. What do you want? You want me to disrespect my boss on his birthday?
Okay, get out.
I'm not going anywhere.
Here we go
Touch
again.
me again.
She's gonna knock you
Come
out.
on, I've been good. You owe me.
Oh, you. Stop it.
Shouldn't have to put up with this. Oh shit, she's gonna kill him.
Smiles with you when you're laughing.
She's gonna kill him this time.
Not now.
When you're smiling.
Whoa. Now you're gonna lose your kid.
How could whatever it was you were doing make things better? I mean, even if you can't tell me the top secret details.
For example, do you remember when we played the operation game and you said you were a better doctor than me? I remember. Most of which I can't tell you, but I can tell you that I love you.
How about you? How are things at home?
I knew it.
Ow.
That wasn't a random call.
What? I was up. I was bored.
Bullshit. You knew something was gonna happen.
How? That's impossible.
I don't know how.
No.
What was I going to do?
Kill
Was I
him.
gonna go to jail?
Most people who live in this area are upstanding citizens who have actual names attached to their phones. Narrow the search to nameless devices. Simon and I spent the night checking security footage of these locations. Came up with our prime suspect.
There you go.
Katrina Perot. Specializes in treating panic disorders, social anxiety, and agoraphobia.
Oh, this was a mistake.
No!
I've wasted so much time.
No, we just need the plans.
No, we're finished here.
We've hurt so many people.
What are you
We've
building?
hurt Marcy. Just ask the director for the materials.
Why did it abandon him?
Probably for the same reason it sent my consciousness, well, yours too for that matter, into a compromised host. I didn't know.
Vincent covered his tracks.
The FBI has been monitoring Vincent Ingram for some time.
I didn't know. I would have reported it.
None of that matters now. We're just interested in stopping him.
I just called him to cancel an appointment.
We're aware of your phone call. We want you to keep that appointment.
What? Why?
Yeah. Ingram is in hiding.
We have a device. It's completely untraceable, but it will allow us to be in constant communication.
Much of the way how things go. The Institute has come to rely on your generosity. A lot of them will be put out on the street.
You know,
Well,
God.
it's fortunate you care so much, and I've been able to compensate you so well over the years.
Yeah, we see that too. Following at a safe distance.
Dr. Perot, you activated your comm? Everything all right?
It's fine. We're right behind you. All you need to do is lead us there and we'll do the rest.
More of Ingram's men.
In fact, I don't even think the barn has any power.
Makes sense if you want to hide from the director.
Why do these things always end up in barns?
No, this is all off. This is wrong. Don't tell me the comm's on the floor.
I was acting on Agent McLaren's behalf in an unsanctioned operation and will be released unharmed, along with my daughter.
Bastard.
As long as Agent McLaren presents himself to these coordinates in the next 2 hours.
That has not gone well. I told you, this guy's one step ahead because he knows everything they know. He knows all the technology they know. He probably knows more. He's had this other guy working for him, the guy with the schizophrenia. I don't recall his name. He's the one who pretty much built the entire communication network. I still don't know exactly what it is he was building for Vincent, whether it's some sort of alternative director, I don't know, because this guy Vincent still has to hide from him. That's why I lied to him about saying it's the director who's given him a new mission, you come work for me, blah blah blah. But now, you thinking you'd got one up on him and trying to flush him out, now McLaren's going to have to turn up on his own, and you cannot send any other monitoring devices now because that shows he knows. They should have realised that, I don't know. Carly, I don't know what's going to happen with her. That's not just going to go away, and I don't know what he's going to do or what he's going to be capable of. Her ex-boyfriend. He can't exactly go back to work as a cop looking like that, can he? I think he's going to press charges, then social services are going to get back in touch again, and then a kid's going to be gone. But I think how they explained it, they didn't fully say, but Philip made that phone call to her right in the middle of her beating the living crap out of him. He knew with this updated version of events in history that it's obviously gone down that she did kill him, because she would be part of the updated history now, which is why he's intervened. This guy's going to be a major problem. I don't know what's going to happen there, but I like that this season has integrated Vincent into it since the beginning of season 2, Traveller 001, and just how much influence and power and how integral he's been into everything around them. Even so much so that before they were even here and before McLaren died and it was him with his wife, they'd already met. And he's been monitoring everyone through this communication network that they use on the dark web, thinking it's completely secure and the FBI know nothing about it. Maybe they still don't, but he definitely does, and everything he does is meticulous and encrypted and everything. The guy's got agoraphobia, he's got OCD, he's got a multitude of mental health issues himself, which makes him overtly precise and attention to detail. And it's why he's one step ahead all the time, not just because of who he is and his money and the power that he has. But that was a really good episode. We're getting more and more. I feel like there's so much more story between that guy and Vincent, and what he was using Marcy for, what that device is that he's trying to get him to build. He's obviously pulled out of the psychiatric department as regards supporting him in the end, because he was no longer getting what he needed from him, so he just pulled out. He didn't care about the rest of them. So now he's kidnapped his shrink, his psychologist, for McLaren to turn up. I'm presuming that's right where the next episode is going to pick up, and we'll be back for that episode 12 very soon, guys. So if you enjoyed this, please give the video a thumbs up, post your comments down below, let me know what you think of this season so far, and Travelers as a whole. There's not many people who've seen this show, and I think it's one of those that have gone under the radar for many people, because as long as you've got half a brain and you can understand what's going on, this show is fantastic. It's actually really good. And even though it's sci-fi, there's not really any special effects required. It's unique the way they've done it. I can't think of another show that's similar to this. Anyway, that's just me waffling. Don't forget the episode will be available on Patreon in full length. As always, link will be in the description if you want to go and see it and check it out over there. And I will see you for episode 12 next week. Till then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. See you for the next one.